This is a news flash.
Good evening, it's just past 8 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to this special edition of 6 News. Russia has declared war on Ukraine, with President Vladimir Putin this afternoon announcing in an address to the nation that a special military operation has begun in Ukraine's east. Putin declared that the action comes in response to what he says was threats coming from Ukraine, adding that Russia will not occupy the country, but the responsibility for the bloodshed lies with what he called the Ukrainian regime. Tonight, blasts in several cities have been reported and air raid sirens have gone off in the Ukrainian capital of Kiev, with authorities there now declaring martial law nationwide, or there have been reports that multiple Russian jets have been shot down. Well, US President Joe Biden says that in a phone call with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, he condemned the, quote, unprovoked and unjustified attack by Russian military forces. He tweeted that Russia alone is responsible for the death and destruction this attack will bring, and says that the world will hold Russia accountable. Biden says that tomorrow he will meet with leaders of the G7, and the US alongside its allies and partners will impose, quote, severe sanctions on Russia. Here at home, Prime Minister Scott Morrison held a press conference at around 5:30 Eastern Time to discuss the situation. Here's some of what he had to say.
I will call it what it is. The Russian government launched a brutal invasion, unprovoked, on Ukraine, and should be condemned for doing so, and Australia does. Together with the international community, we are banding together in strong terms to condemn these outrageous acts in the strongest possible terms.
Now, Morris was not the only Australian leader talking about the situation today. Senior reporter Darby Travers has more.
Well, with this afternoon's news of a Russian invasion, responses have been coming in from right across the world, including here in Australia. Prime Minister Scott Morrison said this morning that he did speak via phone to the Ukrainian PM, discussing Australia's acts to impose sanctions on Russian individuals, organisations and banks, and declaring that we will stand firm with Ukraine. In a joint statement released this afternoon, opposition leader Anthony Albanese and Shadow Foreign Affairs Minister Penny Wong said that Putin's decision to invade marks a grave moment for humanity. They go on to say that all Australians stand with the people of Ukraine, and Australia must stand with our allies in holding Russia to account. Victorian Premier Dan Andrews also announced that buildings in Melbourne's CBD be lit up in blue and yellow in a show of support for the people of Ukraine, saying that Russia's decision will cause harm and untold suffering to thousands, if not millions, of people. He says that we should always look to peaceful resolutions of conflicts, and adds whatever happens today or in the days to come, we stand ready to support these communities. It is expected that we will get more updates from Australian officials tomorrow.
Darby Travers reporting there, and that is where we'll leave our coverage this Thursday. We will, of course, have plenty more in the days and weeks to come. You can follow us on social media at 6NewsAU. Visit our website at 6newsau.com, or stay tuned right here to our YouTube channel with plenty more coverage coming up on Sunday night too. I'm Leonardo Puglisi. Thanks for your company. Good night.